conflicts between the U.S. and Syria have found at least one Temple student caught in the middle. Our Kylie Winkler is live outside the architecture building with more. Kylie?
That's right, Dan. Maryam Halaj is a Temple student, and she's working hard on her capstone project behind me, but she's been through a lot just to get there. I sat down with her to talk more about her journey from the United States to Syria and back again. The airstrikes may have rattled Syria, but it hit closer to home for Temple student Maryam Halaj.
It's hard to wrap my head around. It feels very unreal sometimes.
Born and raised in the United States, Halaj and her family relocated to Syria in 2006. She was just 11 years old.
Moving isn't easy to begin with, but cultural change is really hard, especially when you don't know a language and it's kind of like you're just thrown into it.
She remembers the war zone developing in her hometown of Aleppo.
Actually, the schools were shut down while I was still there. After a while, they got back up and running just 'cause it's like, what do? You can't shut down the schools forever.
She also told me that the recent deadly chemical attacks on civilians has left her horrified.
An adult to manage that is hard enough, but for someone who's still very young to have to be put in a situation where they have to grow up that fast with such horrible, traumatic experiences is really just, it's awful.
Halaj lived in Syria for nearly 6 years before moving back to Pennsylvania in March of 2012.
Leaving behind people I cared about was hard, and feeling like I had the opportunity to leave and they did not. And having that privilege, while it was amazing, was really tough for me to grasp.
But despite the hardships they faced coming back to the U.S., Halaj says everything she's experienced has shaped her into who she is today.
Do you ever think you'd actually make it to college, let alone graduate and be so successful?
No, I didn't. I've been really, really fortunate. I've worked hard, and I'll give myself that. I'm proud of how hard I've worked.
Maryam has worked very hard to get where she is today. Last year, she was one of 5 Philadelphians to receive the GSK Opportunity Scholarship. And after graduation next month, she plans to work in the city at an architecture firm as a designer. Reporting live for Temple Update, I'm Kylie Winkler.